One question, that's all it took for the internet to turn on iShowSpeed. Today, we're breaking down how a near career-ending moment somehow launched him into superstardom. Let's rewind to a now infamous Twitch stream featuring popular influencer Ash Cash. The vibe was chill, just another speed dating style content setup. Then, Speed dropped the line that would echo across the internet.
Say if we're the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
Chat going ballistic, Ash Cash visibly uncomfortable. And just like that, the tone shifted.
Stop me!
I will.
If we the last two people on Earth, who gon' stop me?
What was meant to be a joke felt deeply uncomfortable to many, especially considering the context. It wasn't a goofy hypothetical. It sounded borderline coercive. Ash shut it down immediately.
That means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Keeping her cool, but the internet was already on fire. The timing of it made things even worse. Ash Cash had built her reputation on not tolerating disrespect, and here she was, live and in front of thousands, being put on the spot in a way that felt both invasive and inappropriate. Her body language changed instantly. No more smiles, no more casual energy, just pure discomfort. And while some fans thought Speed was just being funny, others instantly recognized the pattern. This wasn't the first time he'd blurted out something wild to a female guest. But this time, it hit a nerve, partly because Ash wasn't playing along, and partly because the world was already growing tired of streamers using shock value at the expense of women. Clips of the moment spread like wildfire. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, you name it. Even casual viewers were saying this wasn't just Speed being Speed. It crossed a line. And this wasn't his first questionable moment. But this one hit different. What made it worse? The fact that Ash Cash clearly didn't laugh it off. She looked uncomfortable, and that told the audience everything. The line between edgy and inappropriate had officially been crossed. Publicly and live. Twitch was watching, and Speed was already on thin ice with past violations and chaotic behavior. There were rumors of an immediate suspension, and insiders even claimed Twitch privately warned him, "Another strike like this, and you're done." Speed was momentarily silent. No apology, no follow-up stream, just nothing. And that silence only fueled the fire. People online were demanding accountability, and sponsors were watching. Some brands quietly pulled back. Streamers and influencers spoke out. Even some of his fans admitted that this time he might have actually gone too far. This wasn't just about a bad joke. It was about consent, respect, and boundaries. Things that every public figure, especially someone with a young audience, needs to understand. Speed had built his brand on being unpredictable and unfiltered, but this moment showed the real danger of that. In today's world, one wrong sentence can shift public perception permanently. For a second, it looked like this could actually be the end. Twitch was ready. Twitter was loaded. His reputation hanging by a thread. And unlike a scripted celebrity scandal, this was live, unedited, raw, and captured forever. That clip didn't just go viral, it became evidence. It circulated in think pieces, TikTok reactions, and YouTube takedowns. If Twitch had pulled the plug, or if sponsors had cut ties en masse, Speed's digital empire could have crumbled in a matter of days. That's how close he was to losing it all. Now, here's where it gets wild. Despite all the backlash, Speed didn't disappear. He pivoted, he stayed quiet for a bit, but then came back, stronger, streaming on YouTube, uploading wild content, staying high energy, but clearly learning how to toe the line more carefully. The Ash Cash moment could have been his downfall, but instead of collapsing under it, he used the chaos to fuel his brand, riding the wave of controversy without sinking in it. It's almost like controversy didn't kill him, it amplified him. What surprised everyone was how quickly Speed took control of the narrative. Rather than posting a formal apology or doing damage control interviews, he let his content speak. He leaned into what worked: music streams, sports reactions, global meetups, and avoided any direct references to the scandal. It was like he knew the internet had a short memory, and he just needed to outlast the outrage cycle. More importantly, his audience never fully turned on him. While some viewers left, The ones who stayed doubled down. They viewed the backlash as proof that Speed was too real for the mainstream. That loyalty, paired with his non-stop grind, helped him rebuild faster than most people thought possible. In a world where most creators would have been done, Speed just kept hitting upload. So, how did he survive? Here's the truth. Speed is one of the most entertaining creators online. His fan base is insanely loyal. And in a digital age where controversy fades fast, Speed mastered the art of outlasting the storm. Instead of apologizing with a notes app, he kept delivering content. Wild, chaotic, but never quite crossing the same line again. His unpredictability became his signature. He walked the edge, just not over it anymore. And today, he's one of the biggest streamers on the planet, pulling massive views, dominating live content, and becoming a full-on internet icon. He's the living proof that controversy doesn't always cancel. Sometimes it catapults. But it wasn't just survival. Speed evolved. He started leveraging his viral moments to land brand partnerships, global collaborations, and even international recognition. From traveling across countries to attend major events, to meeting football superstars like Cristiano Ronaldo, Speed's content scaled from chaotic bedroom streams to global entertainment. The same energy that once almost got him banned is now what sets him apart in an oversaturated creator landscape. What's wild is that Speed never fully changed who he was. He just sharpened it. He learned when to pull back, when to double down, and how to stay controversial without being canceled. That balance is something very few creators ever master, and that's exactly why iShowSpeed didn't just bounce back. He became untouchable. Speed's Ash Cash moment almost ended everything, but instead of falling off, he flipped the script. In today's internet culture, chaos sells, and iShowSpeed, he's the main character.